Remember, they have everyone together. They're 19-7. They're an excellent scoring team, one of the best three-point shooting, and terrific on the defensive end, if everyone is healthy.
Coach, this is the fourth meeting of the season between these two teams. Chicago leading the season series 2-1. Wade, a little mid-range post-up over Bradley. To the spectrum with respect to the three-point line today. Isaiah Thomas, meanwhile, with his 44th straight game, knocking.
I told you on the open that he averages over six assists a game, low in the turnover situation.
Oh, Lord. Portis having a rough beginning here.
And when he turned his head, the move was made. On any time that you're playing defensively on the baseline against the Celtics, you must watch for the movement without the ball.
Lopez out to Wade out top. Butler on the wing. Kicks it out to Wade for three. Not a very prolific three-point shooter. Butler over to Portis. And Portis quickly 0 for 3 from
and then get on the offensive glass, because you're not going to beat them just coming down every time and setting up an whole season. I tell you, he takes 20 shots a game, shoots it at 46%, 8 threes he attempts, he shoots it at.
Interestingly enough, there were chances of MVP in Oracle Arena against the Golden State Warriors on Wednesday. Bradley with a great chase down block. He's picking up.
Yeah, just keep an eye here. I see Butler thinks he has an easy play.
It was after that they did a little bit of soul searching, but it's time past that now. They're 3 games under 500 as Lopez misses from the.
Where's Mirotic? Mirotic is the 4th leading scorer of this team. 6'10", front court player, makes the 3 ball, and also an excellent rebound. Well, he's not active.
Missed it with the left. And Avery Bradley with the steal.
Nice play.
And the 3, got it.
Defensive play by Bradley. And that's what we told you. Now remember, he's on Wade. Yeah. By the way, Butler and Wade between them are 4 for 13. And then the bench is 4 for 16.
For the Celtics, another bucket for him. Interestingly enough, he and Isaiah Thomas played on the same AAU team in the Seattle-Tacoma area where they're both from. Crowding Butler with 3 on the shot clock to go here in the first half. The Chicago Bulls with a mere 24 points. Portis, maybe number 1. Sage and Jalen in the studio, getting you caught up to speed. Butler with 15 on the clock. Portis launching.
He's been playing well, but the chemistry is not there at both ends of the floor. And that's the reason why they're staggering right now. A lot of people.
See what the Bulls run here. Looking at Butler. And picked off by Bradley from downtown. And not to be a pessimist, but the bad news for the Bulls is that their second halves in the last dozen or so games haven't been that strong either. See if they can buck that trend here today. Wade trying to go inside to Lopez. Nice ball fake by Lopez and 1.
That foul line area, he's as tricky as anyone that we have in the league. And remember, he's only 5'9".
Last pick of the with 15 now.
Well, he now and Bradley both have made 3 threes. Ooh.
You know, they recently dedicated a basketball court in his hometown of Tacoma, Washington, and Isaiah Thomas.
20. When he went to Phoenix and then Boston at half a season, yeah, it dropped off. But the last 2 years, this guy's a monster. The fourth quarter, where he's out of sight.
Averaging 29.
Bradley and Thomas for Boston have 37 to 4 with the starting guard. Now, right now, Fred Hoiberg, you can see he brings in Valentine and Laverne. And once again, you can't fall asleep on him.
Lob inside to Butler. That's a great matchup between them.
You don't get any credit for winning 36 minutes of it.
Thank you, Brad. Guys.
Quote of the day by Brad Stevens. You don't get a W for 36 minutes. Chicago has never led in this game as Wade. Chicago Bulls by 20 here. Isaiah Thomas with no